we'll get a few issues. Well, system is booted and system is on. After that one, you may get certain issues, but when you press the power button, so first one is pause, next one is search for an operating system device and loading an operating system, login. Then you are startup services and applications. Then you can start using your system. This step-by-step process happened at the system is called a boot process. But at each step, maybe there's some issues will occur. Okay. So when you see an issue, so we'll understand on which step there is an issue, how to understand how to troubleshoot. That we will discuss in here. Okay. This part is also same boot processing only, but here we discuss issues, how to understand this particular part is we face an issue. Again, we'll go to our diagram. Picture. Okay. The first one is you press the power button. Okay. And SMPS will start. SMPS give a power distribution to your motherboard and other components. For example, you press the power button, no power LED. No power LED is blinking. So on your cabinet, you can see the power LED blinking. Power LED is not blinking. So that one is not comes under our boot processing troubleshooting. It's a power supply related. The first thing is make sure that your main power supply having power supply or not. Where is this mouse? Here. In this one, it's a power connectivity. Check the power connectivity to from your main power socket to SMPS. Okay, make sure in our home we have a power supply. And did you connect it? Did you power on? Is the cable is connected properly or not? The next one is SMPS is turned on, means in the backside of your cabinet, SMPS fan will rotate. You can feel if you put a hand or you can if you look at it. So the SMPS is running or not. If SMPS is not running, so either it is SMPS fault. It can be a SMPS fault or maybe main power supply connectivity problem. Second one, inside your cabinet, SMPS to motherboard connectivity. Next one is motherboard to your front panel connectivity. Okay, your front panel connectivity. So this is power related. Power is not on. Okay, so first of all, if you press the power button, then nothing, no power LED, no reaction in your system, no LED glowing, nothing is you have seen. Okay, so meaning is it is power supply related. So SMPS is turning on or not. If it is not turning on, to check the main power supply and power card connectivity from your mains to your SMPS. Okay, SMPS to motherboard connectivity and motherboard to your front panel connectivity. That we can show you here, but so yeah, I will try to show you that one. SMPS to motherboard. Okay, so this is SMPS to motherboard connections. This is 24-pin connector is there or not. And there is separate 4-pin connector is going to your CPU. This is the main SMPS connector. I will showing how it is connection is there. Okay. Next, front panel connector. Okay. So here it is. This is the front panel connector on the motherboard. So there is a power switch, power LED, Okay, so like that it is there. So when this one is connected to your front panel. Okay, so when you press the power button, this will be turn on your SMPS. Okay, and SMPS to main power supply, you know that one already. Okay, so this is main power supply. The second one means in our boot processing, it is the first one. Okay, in our boot processing, first one. For example, you press the power button. You have seen the power LED on the your panel. So in your front panel only shows power LED is blinking. Means no problem with your SMPS and SMPS connection. You press the power button, SMPS is on, power LED is blinking. Okay. So then next, of course, what happened? Power supply is distributed, post operation is happens. What is post operation? Power on self test. System test itself to make sure that the primary components like a CPU, RAM, your BIOS chip, and your motherboard components working on that. If it is successful, how you know post is successful? Guys, there is a motherboard buzzer connection is there in generally. So this is a motherboard buzzer speaker connector is there. So you have to, if it is connected, if it is connected. So in olden days, we use this kind of speaker. Nowadays, we are using this kind of buzzer kind of stuff. If it is connected, you may hear a single beep sound. Only one beep sound you hear. Then we can understand post is successful. If you are not connected, no beep sound. If you are not connected, no beep sound. Okay, next. Another one. If in case it is not connected, you may not hear any buzzer kind of stuff, right? So then go through the keyboard. So when you press the power button on keyboard, you can see there is a three LEDs. Okay, one is num lock, cap lock, and scroll lock. Three LEDs blink once. You press the power button. Post is successful. Means these three LEDs at least blink once. Okay, three LEDs blink once. It meaning is post is successful. Okay, post is successful. Another observation is you can see something on the screen. Either it is your system related or BIOS related things on your screen. Something on screen. Windows loading screen. Okay, company logo or a Dell, I mean, it's a company logo kind of stuff, or a BIOS related logos. Okay, IME BIOS, Advert BIOS, and that different kind of BIOS logos shows on the screen. Something on your screen. At least to least, no signal. At least to least, no signal. You will get it. Not a complete blank screen. It is. You will get a no signal kind of stuff on your monitor. Okay, no signal means monitor to VGA connectivity problem. Monitor is not connected to monitor data cable is there. So I will show you that one. Monitor data cable connector. Monitor data cable connector is connecting your monitor to your system VGA port. Okay. Nowadays we are getting HDMI connectivity also. HDMI connecting monitors, TVs, HDMI built-in HDMI desktops, laptops we are getting. Okay. So monitor connectivity, monitor cable related issues, or CPU does not have any video memory. Okay, video graphics display related issues. So if you got a no signal on your monitor, it is related to VGA connectivity or HDMI connectivity. And next one is on your CPU, inside your CPU or a graphical card related issue, not post issue. Okay. So that's we can observation. So with that observation, we can understand is a post error or not. Okay. Something on the screen like a Windows logo or maybe BIOS related information or maybe voice loading kind of stuff or something error it will be shows on your screen. Meaning is post is successful. Okay. So what about a post failure? How you understand post is failure? No beep sound. Why? Because of no speaker is connected. Okay, so we can assume. So, but if in case speaker is connected or a buzzer is connected, you may hear the multiple beep sounds or continuous sounds. Long and short beep sounds are there. Okay, based on your BIOS manufacturer and motherboard, you may hear the multiple beep sounds. Either it is continuous beep sounds or long and short beep sounds. By the beep sounds also we can understand. You can see one beep short, one short beep. VGA is detected, quick boot setup to disable, no keyboard detected kind of stuff. One continuous beep followed by two short beeps, then a pause, and it is repeated means no memory detected. One continuous beep followed by three beep shots means no VGA detected. One continuous beep followed by four short beeps means hardware component failure. Okay, but it is not always same guys, depends upon your BIOS manufacturer. The BIOS beep sounds are changeable, so you have to go through that manual. So if you hear what kind of sound and short beep, long beeps and number of beeps, we can understand. Okay, so if you hear multiple beeps, so definitely it is post failure. And of course we can get another observations, even beep or no beep. Okay, no display on the screen. You will get a blank screen, nothing on your monitor. Okay, a blank screen. Of course, check your monitor is turned on or not. Monitor is turned on or not. So make sure monitor having a power LED. So your power LED of monitor is blinking. But on the monitor, nothing is there. It is a blank screen. The blank screen represents, okay, there is an issue. Okay, not white screens, guys. This black type of blank screen it is there. It means post error. Okay, nothing on a screen. No LED blinking. No HDD LED. Power LED is blinking, but hard disk LED is not blinking on front panel. Keyboard, I said three LEDs are there now. The three LEDs won't blink. Means at least it has to blink once for post successful indication. No blinking. It means it is a post error. Okay. So generally, guys, as a home users, normal users, so we can do certain troubleshooting. We'll try something, but to detect what is exactly happened to our system, is it related to RAM related, motherboard related, or power supply related, or any some separate component failure is there? We don't know, right? So how to understand if you got a post failure? You can use postcards. host card and motherboard. This is a small postcards like this, guys. Okay, different postcards are available. You have to insert these postcards on the motherboard like this. Okay, like this. In these postcards, it will show you some number and some LED indication. Based on these numbers, okay, based on this, what are the data it is showing, and then LED blinking. So we can understand what happened to our PC exactly. Okay, where is the error? Is it a RAM related, CPU related, on motherboard components related? So we can understand from this one, and you have to search in the manual. So what is the exactly this is an error. So based on that, we can able to troubleshoot. But usually component failure on motherboard, we don't touch it as a normal user. Okay. For a normal user, I will tell one solution. Simply it is find out any component. So actually, post error, any component, mainly main component is failed or not connected or improper connection. Okay, uncompatible device is there. So then we will get a post generally. Main components like a motherboard, onboard motherboard chipsets, or maybe a CPU, okay, or maybe a RAM loose connectivity, or maybe incompatible devices installed. In that cases, you may get a post error. Okay, you may get a post error. Sometimes power distribution in the motherboard, the power distribution components on the motherboard failure also causes post error. Okay, so this is the point. But I told you that is as a home user, normal user, how to troubleshoot. So we don't do much things. Only simple thing is better to disconnect all the power connections. Remove the RAM. So generally we blame on the RAM because of the post errors, we generally blame on the RAM. So why we blame on the RAM? That is also there is a good reason is there. RAM is simply connected, just it is a RAM slot, we are inserting RAM. Of course, it is tightly locked, not like a CPU, but RAM is somewhat loose, like not like CPU. Okay, not that much tightly connected. When you move your desktop from one place to another place, or any hit is happen, so sometimes sudden hit is happen on your system. Okay, so the loose connectivities become much looser, and you may not, you may get a post error. Okay, post failures. So a lot of test, improper maintenance of system, desktop kind of stuff. Lot of test on a RAM slots. Okay, RAM failures occurs. RAM failure can be occur. RAM test slots. Okay, improper connectivity is there. So if it is a RAM failure, then compulsory go through cross verify with a different RAM. RAM having a dust, clean the RAM properly with the things. Okay, where I have showed that one. So use the eraser to clean up this RAM edges. Use the hand blowers to clean up this RAM slots also. If possible, disconnect all the components on motherboard. Clean up everything with a hand blowers or a brushes like this. SMPA, so that one I showed one somewhere it is. Yeah, use this some kind of brushes and clean up the dust. One second. Hello. Yeah, tell me. Microorganism. Yeah, tell me. Tell me. Okay. Okay, guys. So where I'm, yeah. So clean up the RAM, cross-verify the RAM with any other devices, and connect the RAM properly again. And better to disconnect all the power supply and clean up the disk system to make sure that every component is disconnected and connected properly. Okay. So this we have to try ourselves to solve the problem. Okay. So of course, if other than this RAM or a processor connectivity, if in on motherboard chipset like North Bridge or South Bridge or some audio chip, something on your motherboard it is happened, or a power distribution on a motherboard is happened, we can't solve it ourselves. So we have to take the motherboard to the chip level troubleshooting people. So the hardware people are there. So they will verify the components failure on your motherboard. They will troubleshoot it. Okay. So understand guys, first one, what we do if post is failure. In generally, disconnect power supply, reconnect the power supply. Okay. Disconnect the power supply, check the RAM, open because RAM is very easy to open. Open the RAM and clean up the RAM and RAM slots. Insert the RAM again. Try once. Otherwise, disconnect the power supply. Connect and reconnect all the components, including CPU, RAM, and everything if possible. Okay, clean up everything and try to connect it back. Okay, properly. Then try it. Cross verify with another RAM or a processor to make sure that this particular component is failure. Okay, if in case if you feel that is there is a fault in on your motherboard, so then you have to take it. So that like you cannot able to if it is still not working, then better to take to motherboard troubleshooting people like chip level troubleshooting people are there. So they will verify where is an issue, then they will try to resolve it. Okay, guys, understand first point, post error.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The next one is, for example, every component is working fine. Means primary component like CPU no problem, RAM is no problem. Okay, every component is like motherboard components are no problem. Every component is fine. And of course, post is successful. You got something on your screen or maybe LED is blinking is there, a single beep sound. So that indicates, of course, your system is working fine. Okay. But if in case post is successful and on your system, it is showing like a boot device not found, unable to find a bootable disk. Okay. So you got like this. boot device not found. Okay, you got boot device not found. Unable to find a bootable device, or sometimes it search for an operating system through network, because when you power on your system, post is happens. Once post is successful, next step is find out a bootable device based on the boot priority. So your system try to find from the operating system based on the boot priorities. I'm searching for other options also, other kind of screens also. So everything is bootable device not found only. Not only that indication, guys, different indications are there like this. Remove device or other media. Bootable device, no bootable device. Insert boot device and press any key. Press any key to restart like this. Okay. So when you are getting this kind of things, it search all the devices, nothing is found. Finally, it's searching operating system from networking, still no operating system. So obviously it throw the error like this. Okay. Series BXE ROM, no bootable device, insert bootable disk. Okay. What is that meaning is? Okay. So what is the meaning is? So what happened to this? Mhm. No, 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 we done mistake. Okay, so
Hello, sir.
yeah, tell me
What was the F2 system diagnostic in that image, sir?
what it is.
F2 system diagnostics in the image, sir. In the image.
Image. Okay, okay. F2 system. Press F2.
Ha.
There is a function button. So system will diagnose. So any errors to any port errors are there, memory errors are there. So try to diagnosis and find out where is an issue. Okay, so try to resolve the issues. Okay, so I
Okay,
got
sir.
this kind of error. So bootable device not found, unable to find a boot device, no bootable device it is. So issue can be two things. One is generally, where is our operating system? In a hard disk. Where is operating system? It is in the hard disk, right? Hard disk contains files in general. So you press the power button, post is successful, and it is showing unable to find a bootable device. So there's only two chances. One is either hard disk is failed or operating system is failed, or no operating system at all, or operating system is corrupted. Okay. So there is a two chances only. One is your either hard disk is failed, so we cannot load operating system. Hard disk is there, but operating system is corrupted. Then also we are getting this kind of, sometimes error shows like this. What it is, Bootmgr is missing, means bootloader is missing. Okay. So how to understand which exactly what happened? First of all, okay. So first of all, hard disk is working or not. hard disk is working or not. How to know whether hard disk is working or not? Hard disk is there or not? How do you know? So you have to check physically, open the cabinet, make sure hard disk is there or not. Of course. Okay. Second one is, so go to the BIOS settings. I'm going back to the BIOS settings or previous BIOS settings screen. Where is the BIOS settings? Yeah, here it is. So when I go to BIOS settings, you can see fixed hard disk, WDC 1000 GB, 1 terabyte of hard disk is inserted. 1 terabyte of hard disk is inserted. It is showing hard disk is there. Okay. So if in case in BIOS it not showing hard disk, then what to do? Okay. In BIOS, hard disk is not showing. What to do? You have to open the cabinet. Open the cabinet. Disconnect. First of all, disconnect all power sources. First power supplies. Disconnect it. Open the cabinet. Hard disk is actually connected to your motherboard with a SATA cable. And hard disk is also connected to a power supply. As SATA, one is hard disk to motherboard connection, another one is SMPS to hard disk power supply connection. Disconnect all the connections. SMPS, this connection you have to disconnect, this connection you have to disconnect, this connection also disconnect. And reconnect it properly. Check the cable connectivity properly. Okay, so reconnect it back. Check the power, connect the power supply, start your PC and go to BIOS setting and see whether hard disk is showing or not. Whether hard disk is showing or not. Okay. So if it is showing hard disk, now if it is showing hard disk, means hard disk lose connectivity. Hard disk is showing hard disk lose connected. Now it is okay, good. And if operating system will load it. Okay. If hard disk is still not showing, cross verify with the other devices. Check the hard disk and not connectivity, and you have done already connecting, reconnection, changing of cables. So check the hard disk with other system. So make sure hard disk is working or not working. Hard disk is failure. Hard disk is failure. So of course your operating system and data in your hard disk is gone. What to do? Buy a new hard disk. If you have a backup, so install operating system. If you have a backup, restore the backup part. Okay, that part again I will tell. If hard disk is failure, of course, there is a possibility. Okay, guys, this is the first one. Second one, hard disk failure, what we do. Okay, so if in case hard disk is not failure, hard disk is there. So you go to the BIOS settings, you see the hard disk is available, but you are getting bootable device not found or a Bootmgr missing. Meaning is OS is corrupted. So I said BIOS setting, check hard disk is available. Yes, means OS is corrupted. OS in the hard disk is having some issue. OS is corrupted or OS is not there. Hard disk is not available. Check the hard disk connectivity, cross verify, replace the hard disk. Okay. So two scenarios, guys. First of all, if you have taken already a backup called image backup, system image backup. So I will go to the control panel. Okay. Large icons. Go to backup and restore. This is called a system image backup. If in case, So I cannot show that one. Okay. So what is this system image backup? It take the backup of your entire system, means your hardware, operating system, your operating system, your device drivers, your settings, your local user profiles, everything it will take into the backup. Okay, so you have to take the backup and store in separate drive, like a external hard disk or a CD DVDs or a Blu-ray disc. So you have to take this image backup to this. If you have this one, if you have a system image backup, you have a system image backup, so then we can restore it. If operating system is corrupted or hard disk is damaged. So if hard disk is damaged, you replace the hard disk, restore the system image backup. Hard disk is available, operating system is damaged. If you have a system image backup, you can restore it. Okay. If in case you don't have a system image backup, your hard disk is corrupted and you install new hard disk, no system image backup, what to do? Reinstall operating system. If you have a data backup, restore it. Okay. So steps are a little confusing. Simple guys. Hard disk is corrupted. Okay. So whatever the data in the hard disk, gone. Operating system, data, application settings gone. If in case you have a system image backup already there, so install a new hard disk, restore from system image backup. If in case you don't have a system image backup, so you have to install operating system. And if you have a data backup, you can restore it. Okay, install applications. And if you have a data in separate disk, then you can restore it. Okay. That's we can do it. That's a lot of people will give suggestions. Don't put a data in your C drive kind of stuff. Generally, data backup is important. Okay, that's one point. The second one is, look at here. Guys, understand this point. If a hard disk is failure, what we can able to do it. Then I will tell operating system failure also. Do you understand? If hard disk is failure, what are the options? What are the chances? 1220. Hmm? Guys, understand this part.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Okay, hard disk is available. You check in a BIOS, hard disk is available. Good. Meaning is OS is corrupted. So one chance is if you have a system image backup you have already taken, you can restore it from it. Okay, you can restore it. One option. Second one is if you have a repair disk. So this is a system repair disk. So if you click it, this one is also admin rights. So we don't have currently. Okay. So for example, you have a operating system DVD or operating system in pen drive, means bootable operating system is there. Or if you have a repair disk, so you can go to repair options. You can go to repair options and you can try some repair options. You can try certain kind of repair options on it. Okay. So like a startup repair kind of stuff, you can do startup repair kind of stuff. Or if it is a Bootmgr missing, Bootmgr kind of missing, then you can load Bootmgr from your bootable drive to C drive. You can copy that Bootmgr file. I showed bootmgr file in C drive. So same thing, if you have a CD-ROM or a bootable pen drives or OS disk, OS DVD or CD is there, it is also contains bootmgr file. So you can copy the bootmgr file from there to here. Okay. So better to go to repair options. If it is a Windows 7 type, so then less options only, but try to um copy this operating system files, repair files, kind of stuff. Next one. Okay. Next one is in Windows 10, we have these advanced options, guys. In advanced options also, try to go for a repair options. Okay, this is the startup repair. It will try to protect your system like what we can do. Any bootable files are corrupted. Any bootable files are corrupted. You try to repair that bootable files. Okay. So here I've written hard disk is working, operating system related issues. Try startup repair, you reset this PC. If in case you have a system image backup, restore it. Nothing is work out. So reinstall the operating system. Hard disk is not working, then add a new hard disk. So how you know hard disk is not working? First check in a BIOS, make sure hard disk is there or not. If it is showing, hard disk is there, then it is voice related. If it is not showing hard disk is not related, try to check the connectivity and reconnect it back, disconnect and reconnect it back and cross verify to make sure hard disk is not working or working. If you have a system image backup, so then restore it in a new hard disk or otherwise you have to install a new one. Okay, so these are the different options in Windows 10 troubleshooting options. This is how system image backup has to take in. Okay. So this is hard disk and operating system. So boot unable to find a bootable disk or a no bootable drive found, that kind of stuff will do it. First check the hard disk. Like that. Okay. Next one. Bootloader related. Next one is, yeah, we already discussed about a bootloader, that is Bootmgr is missing. Okay, Bootmgr is missing kind of stuff. So third one is a Bootmgr has to load the operating system. If in case this bootloader is corrupted or Bootmgr is corrupted, so it will show us Bootmgr missing, unable to find bootloader kind of stuff, it will get it. So we have to do troubleshooting as a second step only. It means check the hard disk and hard disk is available, means the Bootmgr is corrupted or OS is corrupted. Bootable files are corrupted. One option is, so if you have a repair disk, try to repair. Options, try to uh, copy the fresh bootable files like a Bootmgr file from your DVD or a pen drive to your CD-ROM, your C drive. And another one is, so in Windows 10, you can go to this troubleshooting options. You can reset this PC or go to advanced options. In advanced options, startup repair also work out. Okay. So this is, and of course, voice will be loaded. While voice is loading, okay, it's showing Windows keep loading kind of stuff. Okay. Windows keep loading. So Windows logo shows loading. It means it's not a post error and it is not a hard disk error. It is a operating system load. So it's stuck on loading screen. So there is a few things you can able to do it. So one is go to this advanced options, do startup repair. Okay, this kind of error also can be resolved by startup repair if you can able to go. Okay, guys, mostly in Windows 10, there is, of course, in Windows 10, lot of issues are there compared to Windows 7, but Windows 10 mostly it will try to repair itself. Okay. So, so once your voice is loaded, you'll get a login screen and then the login startup services and application will start. So in generally, there is a continuation from here, guys. It means you start a PC. First step post is happened, power on self test happened. So next step is find out where is an operating system based on the boot priorities. Find out a bootable device, load the operating system, then OS is once loaded, so you will get a login screen. So you type, you given a user password, okay? Then you log into your PC. Even after login, you may not able to do immediately work with your system, okay? So you have to take it, at least it will take 2 minutes to 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You know, my old laptop, it will take at least 10 to 15 minutes to work on the laptop. Why? Because of there's so many startups, background services and applications. That's the problem. Okay. So how to deal with it? So that is also we will learn. Actually, that is a continuous. If system is slow, what you will do it? Okay. What will you do if system is slow? Okay. So longer time of booting, that is how to deal with it. That is also we'll discuss, but separately with along with operating system. In operating system also, I will show you what are the Windows services, startups, management also. Okay, this is up to boot processing and boot processing issues at booting time, how to resolve it. So when you got any problem, when you are press the power button, you got certain issue, you should understand which step you got the problem. Is it a post related or a operating system or hard disk or any other issues? Okay, so that's the point, guys. Based on that, we have to troubleshoot. Stop recording. Okay.